And so in going to that funeral, asking him to lead that delegation, for me, it's a way of telling Ghanaians that we still have not even learned.
Gyampo, nobody's asking you for any advice. Nobody. No, and you have you are saying that Akufo Addo is a political bad omen for NPP. I never be saying I'm sorry na yamu no. There be papa opinion to say no. Utimi we a professor. Utimi sorry kasa be say obi Akufo Addo a political bad omen. Obi a man penny 2 terms. A 7 in 2 terms. A political bad omen. Hey, nansu ewiase pa de asem penny po. Asem de penny nipa ne penny one semampa. Was a Gyampo pa Mika say Akufo Addo a political bad omen. Now say them say lecturers or see lecturers are or allegedly omo rope to the mama no so oye mukin kon anka beka de Devio say ya see na yakasa ni you because of anything at all, because of power, now you can talk anyhow.
Appreciating the enormity of task they have to sit back and just reorganize. They are not doing that. They are still dazed. And so they are doing things haphazardly. I mean, like he said, this is not an election that truly you want to stress yourself so much. Especially, initially my view was that, then the issue should just let it go.
Yes.
But later, I have changed my mind because the party says we would fight for everything. I said, okay. But they should sit down and rather than trying to throw mud about the government, appreciate what the government is doing and see how they can reorganize to have a certain message that prepares them to make them, to clean all the debts around them and position them for future elections. What they are doing is behaving like ostriches. They are not, when things are going the right way, so things are not going the right way. And as if we all don't experience, we don't go to the market, we don't appreciate what is going on. We all see. So if things are being done right, and Ghanaians can feel, and then you alone, you say, well, things are not being done right, and then you give your own negative verdict, you continue to showcase yourself to the people that you have not repented, and you have not done a roundabout U-turn, about your own attitude that you projected in the lead up to the elections that delivered that heavy blow to you. And so I would urge that, look, they should really sit down and reflect and change so many of the things that they did wrong. I mean, I saw the funeral that they attended. They brought President Akufo Addo to lead them. When we were mourning, President Akufo Addo, I think he couldn't join. I'm sure he was not in town during the tragic. Was he there?
I don't know that, but
was he there?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Okay,
yeah.
But maybe.
So then he had to come.
Okay, so let's say that he was not there, but this one he was there. He led people to the funeral
yes.
of this departed MP. And I thought that, you see, the party still has not come to grasp with some of the monumental factors that led to their monumental defeat in the 2024 elections. If they don't know, I am still telling them that President Akufo Addo was one key factor who led to their defeat. And so in going to that funeral, asking him to lead that delegation, for me, it's a way of telling Ghanaians that we still have not even learned. He is a retired president. Right. Let him retire. Let him rest. Let him take it easy. Try to look for a candidate who will be able to take over from him. And then don't bring the quote and unquote politically bad omen that he... people voted against President Akufo Addo and not President and not Vice President Bawumia in the 2024 elections. And so I'm expecting the party to do all they can to dissociate themselves a little from them and allow rebuild themselves, and then let him be the elderly statesman to help behind the scenes, but to let him lead frontally, it will hurt them. Then let me say, I commend the people of Akwitia.
Moses Zongo ni apedi for near the Akobo. Just a sense I didn't in every hole. Aden, a dear, na me de me ya yanuma camfo ni bi. A basia, or more ya, no more support or more just because of Ashantis. But I can't buy nya Sante for Casa. A ya camfo in Casa. Ubi or car can be a eka. Ubi or ya can be a car quaba. And so ebe no ube na amanfo omo mo ya kanfo ekuta ya kanfo na omo support be de ye nya omo na omo nya do omo pe but ye so ye ma ebunfu ye
domo to afiewura omo nya kanfo
yes
me fiewura
okay fine uba Ashanti regional yeah any wo different tribes no obi a edin bia person de to bia ye ja na ade ato yes sani nyina ya wa ahemfo ya watitire a ombobo obre a omuwuye e ma ya omkoji asanteman si wo yemfo modi ntototo so atinga janshi yensesa no yempa edin fo ne fa mo Moses Zongo yensesa no yeso empa edin fo ne fa mo so obi yensesa ne de say wa asante land yensesa aden yeso so sa no ma we so sa na e ka Kufo president Kufo ebu eko 8 years we ye almost enkrafo so man land e wa Accra e mane we a wombra Ashanti region omo ko omo ye henfafo omo ga omo ye henfafo omo ye henfafo omo de papa ni pesu ben le de papa ben omo ye henfafo ni aso so omo so saa na omo din sem hunu ja capital region capital na ye den capital of Ghana na ye den de papa ben o se yi se bi akanfo nyina free Accra yeyi akanfo nyina free Accra na ye ka se omo metoto obi aso oton ne dan akanfo o so omo ton mo dan a enkrafo dodo sen no benyes ka to atoto dan o enkrafo no dodo sen ene benya sika de ato yeso so omo so saa yeso so omo so saa aden omo ko omo ye mfafo aden ti na ade we so NDC ko aba power bia na Sunday mo we sorry NDC bapa we bia na no ma we sorry ko for time ohini jan wo de to Accra Sports Stadium omo ye ya ko fo asesan NDC ba na o ma we san ba na omo nim se ohini jan edin jan no oya asantini ba ohini jan no onya asantini ohini jan no onya asantini ba na omo nim se oya asantini ma ya ye from ye aye na Accra Sports Stadium aden said na higher si kan sa sim we ye Ashanti region na ye de tuye ye ne se yes sana anka bun esuwe no all the other tribes na team up against Akans enya Akans kwa no omu nyina no enya Akans Ashantis omu nyina akwa aba ne Asante for kasa omu nyina team up against Ashantis na omu di sansem hunu we media da bia meka eto da bia ye dija ne dumja so obi ye kikiki no afa kikiki enhia na onyai enti mo enya omo sesa no so omo se yesu omo asase so omo sesa no yeso omo pa hase yeso ye wo nkofu ye wo din bebre betima sesa no ade cha yeso yan sesa ye de